What's up guys, I'm randomfrankp. Today we're going to be checking out some cool and affordable PC accessories that are all under $30. So maybe some good ideas for the holidays coming up. If you see anything you like, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. These little accessories are all different in their own way, aimed to give you a better experience for your PC. Let's start this off. And first is the EVGA Power Link. This is meant for your graphics card to route the PCIe cables to enhance the overall look of your PC. It does work with any 10 series Founders Edition GPUs, but it also is obviously compatible with EVGA graphics cards, and the Power Link is simple. You just plug in the PCIe connectors into the side of the Power Link so the cables aren't sticking out the front of your case, they're now routed out the side. They include multiple spare connectors for GPUs that maybe only require 6-pin, 8-pin, and so on, because the connectors are modular, and from there you can swap them out to fit your specific GPU. Now I did try this with cards from like MSI and Gigabyte to test them out, and unfortunately it doesn't work with those because the connectors on the Power Link face upward, not downward like those other branded graphics cards. But like I said, any Founders Edition or EVGA GPUs are compatible. And then from there you just plug it into your graphics card and mount it, and you'll be giving your PC a much cleaner look. Now this is really the only benefit, aesthetics, because if you hate the look of having cables visible, or maybe you have those ugly ketchup and mustard cables in the front and you just want a quick and easy way to clean that up, routing it out the right side so they're not visible anymore, it's going to do the trick. For just $20, if you have a compatible GPU, it's a cool pickup. Now staying right with things to your graphics cards, this is going to be a GPU bracket. Now anybody with a larger graphics card is gonna know about GPU sag. Your PC could look amazing, it'll look great, but if you have a heavier GPU, it's gonna eventually just start to sag over time. Then it's the only thing you're ever gonna look at, it becomes a complete eyesore. So I was looking around and found this $20 bracket. It's the Atlas Brace. This is pretty much just gonna support the bottom of your GPU so it doesn't sag over time. You screw this right into your PCI expansion slot underneath your GPU, and it comes with the bumpers, screws, and washers, everything you'll need to set this up right away. And then from there, it does its job. So like I said, if your GPU is starting to sag and you just can't stop looking at it because it's killing you inside, you can pick one of these up. Now it's gonna be 2018, and even still, it's very common that things like motherboards still don't support Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Like my $2,000 PC behind me, believe it or not, does not have a motherboard with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth built in. Absolutely blows my mind. So these next two, we're gonna show off a little bit of a duo. We got a USB Wi-Fi antenna and a very cheap Bluetooth receiver. First up, we'll talk about the Wi-Fi adapter. This one's from Cable Matters. It supports up to 300 megabits per second, so if you have internet speeds at that speed and below, this will support your speeds just fine. And it's really simple. You just plug it into any available USB slot on your PC, and you're now gonna have this Wi-Fi antenna, so you don't have to get internet from the Ethernet port. Now, I didn't have to download any external drivers. The second I plugged it in, it worked immediately. Not too sure if it did it on its own, but hey, it worked. And when I tested it, there was zero speed difference that I saw. For me, I have 100 up and 100 down from Verizon Fios, and since it supports up to 300 megabits per second, like I said, I was still getting regular speeds like I would if I was just using my Ethernet port. I've been using this for the past month, ever since I got my new gaming PC, and that's with everything, internet browsing and gaming. I didn't notice any hiccups or lags or anything like that with this, which is definitely good. And seeing it's just under $10 is a great option if you don't want to be tethered to your router 24/7. Next, like I said, is that Bluetooth receiver. This one was like, I think $13. It's USB 4.0, so it's very low powered, and it works with everything, your Mac, your PC, also Linux as well. And the reason these are great is because you can use these to connect to a pair of Bluetooth speakers, a pair of Bluetooth headphones, a mouse, a keyboard, anything. This one's from Pluggable. Like I said, it works with pretty much any device, and it's only like $13. It's the #1 bestseller on Amazon. Overall, pretty self-explanatory. If your motherboard does not have built-in Bluetooth, you can plug this in and now pair to any device that is wireless that you now want to be connected to. Next is the NZXT internal USB hub. This is gonna give you 5-port USB expansions for your PC. So recently on the channel, I was doing a PC build with the NZXT H700i case, and I just ran out of internal USB slots when I was building it with the Kraken AIO and their smart hub. Something got left out, I forgot what it was, but I couldn't plug it in. This would have made it that much easier because you just plug one of these into your available motherboard slots, and then from there, you use the Molex connector to power it up. You then have 3 extra internal USB ports here, plus 2 external USB ports. This is actually what I used to plug in that Bluetooth receiver that I just showed off. I plugged this in here, that way I could still free up an external USB port on my PC. So it's not gonna take away if I wanna plug in anything outside. It's only $20, and if you're constantly upgrading things and you're running out of slots, this will help you out. And then it's something I showed off over the summer, and that's this PQI Fingerprint Scanner. And it's actually one of the fastest fingerprint readers on the market, working in just 0.5 seconds from when you touch your finger to the scanner. Setting it up was really simple. You just go to your PC sign-in settings with Windows Hello. Then from there, you just touch your finger to the scanner a few times for it to get a full and complete read, then you're good to go. It's a great little accessory to add to your PC or a laptop. It has 360-degree technology built in, so you can touch it from any angle and it's still gonna recognize your fingerprint. So if it's on top of your PC, or maybe like me, you have it underneath your desk in a USB hub, you'll be fine. I think it's cool and it'll be a great little pickup if you're concerned about your computer security already. And also if you have multiple people using a single PC, you can set up the family settings for people to individually log into their account based on their own fingerprint. Alright guys, that'll wrap it up for this video on some cool and affordable PC accessories to add to your PC or laptop. Like I said, everything in here was well under $30, so if you want to check anything out, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And lastly, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Well, I'm Random Frank P. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.